I remember being in my first All-Star game in Philly. You know, we talking to reporters, and they was like, man, have y'all heard of this kid named LeBron James? He a high school phenom. He's so good, he could probably start in this All-Star game. So I sat up and was like, what? I had to really sit up and say, it's a kid out there in high school this good. Celebrities, rappers, Jay-Z and all them going out to see him play. So I'm like, man, this kid must be nice, but I don't think he that good. And then just to see pressure that was put on him coming into the league and to live up to those expectations, because they was like, he could be the greatest to ever play the game. And you like, man, they giving this kid this already? And he came in with a nickname King out the jump. I ain't never seen that. And so for him to live up to it and probably surpass the expectations, probably the most scrutinized superstar, I gotta probably put him up there at GOAT status. It's undeniable.
Man, he be flopping.
Man, he a loser.
Man, he be stat padding.
Man, he ain't a good team.
Man, 20-time All-Star. Man, he only playing so he can catch
Jordan.
MVP, 4-time finals.
Man, he ain't never won no championship
with every team he's been on. You want to talk basketball? Then let's talk basketball. Man, I think you hate LeBron James.
Everybody hates LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Welcome back to another episode of Everybody Don't Hate LeBron. In episode 2, we're going to talk about everything LeBron. The first clip that you saw was Paul Pierce and his first ever encounter with LeBron James, his first time ever hearing or seeing LeBron James. My question to you to get this started is, when was the first time you ever heard about LeBron James?
Well, me, my brother, the first time I ever heard about LeBron James, it was actually through you. You know, we was talking about basketball, and you say, hey, man, you heard of this kid? He in high school, and, you know, they say he could be a starter in the league right now, even though he in high school.
Yeah, man, dude changed my life. I remember that was the last time I ever went to jail. The first time they were showing one of his games on TV, man. And I was just so upset that I couldn't get a chance to watch it. And when I went back and watched it and the highlights, I'm like, no, I will never miss another game of this young man playing.
Right.
So from that point on, I got pulled myself together and was around to watch LeBron James. But my first ever hearing about him, man, was when ESPN showed his high school game against Oak Hill and all that other stuff. Like I said, I heard about a guy being 15 or 16 years old, being like a sophomore or junior in high school, and people saying that this guy was good enough that he could probably start right now in the NBA.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't believe nobody could be that good because I'm one of those people that grew up on those Bulls and Michael Jordan times. So, yeah, he was always the greatest to me. But, you know, when you say of all time, that means that there's no negotiation and it can't change. It's all time. So there's no such thing to me as all time because you're just you didn't play against everybody and you weren't around doing all time. So there's no such thing as greatest of all time. You just the latest, and somebody can always come behind you and be the greatest. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, man, when I saw him, I was like, dude had a lot of game and had a lot of upside. I remember seeing his first game against the Kings. He put up like 25 points, 7-8 assists, 7-8 rebounds. One of the plays that stood out was him passing the ball on the break to Ricky Davis, and he did the little reverse dunk. Everybody like, man, a young kid that's all about himself would have easily took that down, monkey nuts, and swung all on the rim and did his thing. But,
right.
No, man, he been a team player since day one. I was just really blown away to see that with all the hype. I mean, dude came into it with all of that, you know, just being on the cover of Sports Illustrated, being called the chosen one and everything. He came into the league with a target on his back. And to be able to, I think even what they say, exceed.
Yeah, exceed the expectation.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's just something to say because, like I said, dude had a whole lot on him, man. So I don't be understanding what the hate is. Like I said, I guess, like they say, if you great, they gonna hate. I don't know, you know, what problem they have with him. I be hearing that he can't dribble. He don't have any skills and this and that. I mean, I'm to the point where it's like, if you got personal hate for my man, that's on you.
Just go ahead and say that.
But to sit there and say he has no game, no skills, that's all cap. Like they say, man, I can't even. Your credibility is in question when you say that this dude can't play.
Right, like he just have no basketball skills at all.
Yeah, man. Moving on, man. we're gonna start breaking down some of the reasons. We can't do everything in one show, so I went with some of the top reasons why I feel like people hate on them, and we're gonna just try to break it down show by show. So like I said, this is episode 2, and where we're gonna start with, man, is people saying that he got his son drafted. How do you feel about that?
More power to him if he could do it.
Yeah, man. I seen where somebody posted, they was like, there's nothing wrong with looking out for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, they like, if he would have did anything but that, they would have looked at him like he was a fool.
Yeah.
You know how I feel, like, man, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Just because you get him signed in the league or get him an opportunity, which I felt like he was going to get anyway.
Right.
Just him holding the name of LeBron James Jr. to me is enough.
Yeah, somebody's going to take a chance.
Yeah, they're going to take a chance on him. So, all of that about self-appointed king and all that stuff, I told people, I was like, many people have said it, even MJ.
Right.
I was like, if you need proof, go to the game where he pulled up at the Bull practice and challenged Corey Benjamin into a one-on-one match.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best player in high school, but I'm the best player in the world. That's not saying that you're the best player,
right?
Or self-proclaiming yourself. I don't know. I've seen videos where Steph Curry has called himself the best point guard. Right. I said maybe if he would have broken down and just said he's the best small forward or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And then would have had the Scottie Pippen cashew riders. I
I'm just trying to use their logic. I guess Steph just saying he's the best point guard ain't him saying that he's the greatest, huh?
Maybe.
I guess.
Well, so. Yeah, whatever fit the narrative at the point.
But like I said, man, you can't score no points for him. You can't keep him in the league. You can't do anything. But your name gave him that opportunity that he probably would have got on his own. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Then you got people that say him getting drafted took some spots from more deserving talent than him. How do you feel about that statement?
Well, I can see where they're trying to come from. Like, it was somebody that was going to get drafted that might have done a better job, this, that, and the other. But I feel like if your business is basketball, then you're going to make a business decision based on basketball. So you're not going to side with nobody over empathy or, what they call it, family ties or whatever. You're not finna pick nobody based off that if they not helping your bottom line and helping your business of basketball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. From a business standpoint, it made all sense because they already said that the Lakers made like $50 million in jersey sales.
Yeah.
So from a business standpoint, anything that you can do to make $50 million, how can you look down on that? That's a plus in itself. You hear me?
Yeah.
So as far as putting people in the seats, them making money off of him or everything else, I think the business aspect of it was a great decision.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like Kobe Bryant, Steve Francis, and all them. I think he just had certain markets and certain teams that he was going to go to. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was just strictly Lakers. He wasn't going to play for nobody else, but they already knew what it was, man. Right. The thing was for him to play with his dad and everything else. And with his dad being there and the type of power and control that he had, I don't think that the Lakers needed to draft him for him to play for that team. I think they could have easily just gave him a tryout and everything else. You hear me?
Yeah.
I think they drafted him because they wanted to draft him.
Mm-hmm. And they knew somebody was probably going to pick him up if they didn't.
They were, So this is me, like, as far as you saying you understand where they come from when they say that it took a spot from somebody that was more deserving.
Mm-hmm. I understand what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like basketball.
I didn't like the somebodies. I was like somebody because Bronny James is only one person,
right?
So he can only get one spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's only so many spots. So when you say that more deserving people, then okay. Take Bronny out and put somebody that's more deserving in there. It's still going to be a whole bunch of people that
didn't get a spot. Yeah.
That didn't get a spot because there's so many people. And then if none of those other teams wanted him, then that means that when it came down to their pick, they had every opportunity to take who they wanted.
Exactly.
They didn't want Bronny James, so they didn't take him. So you took who you wanted. So I'm like, other than the Lakers, people saying that they wasted the pick or whatever on somebody, whose spot did he take?
Yeah, he ain't take nobody that anybody wanted because
The
Like we say.
Kings didn't take him, so they
No.
drafted who they wanted.
Yeah,
The Cavaliers didn't take him; they drafted who they wanted.
exactly. Man, when you get to that level, man, it's a business. It's professional. Like, okay, you could be the world's greatest baller, but you could be not marketable. You could be an a-hole, whatever the case may be, right? But you're not good for the team. So they could not draft you, and you could be a way better basketball player than the 55th, or you know what I'm saying, whatever that went before you. But it's all about the business of it. And like we say, they done made 50 million already. So I mean, he played good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do. I mean, people don't understand professional basketball.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson wasn't crossing people like that at Georgetown. Michael Jordan wasn't playing like that because you playing more organized ball and you playing within a system.
Right.
So the rules, the way the court set up the spacing and all that is designed to make more spectacular plays and all this and that. You hear me?
Right.
It's about the dunks and doing stuff. I mean, it's a lot of people. Once you get to Division I and get a full ride scholarship, you know how to play basketball.
Yeah, you a hooper.
But it's a difference between just knowing how to play basketball and being a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You got people like Brian Scalabrine that been out the league for 10 years. That's 40-some years old. They're running into average people at the YMCA and they getting straight up served and learning the difference.
Right.
And there's somebody that's supposed to be a bum, can't play, and he out there cooking.
It's supposed to be the 11th man on your roster.
No, I mean, there's no such thing as if you good enough to make the pros on any level. There's no accident pros. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting out there and putting up 30, 31 points a game because you don't know how to play.
Right.
Even those people that are in the G League are some of those people that you're claiming that he took spots from. People that had the potential to make it, get drafted, and everything else. You heard me? You know what I say? Everybody is somebody, man. Kobe Bryant is Joe Jellybean's son.
Right.
Steph Curry, them, and what's his brother? Seth Curry. Those are Dale Curry's sons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people just coming out of nowhere. I just seen a clip not too long ago of Eric Gordon in high school dog walking both of Michael Jordan's sons. And they showing the game on TV. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? They wasn't that good of players. So I think they got the opportunity off of their name. It's been a whole bunch of people that got spots off their name that end up not being all that good. You hear me? Yeah. Rick Barry is a Hall of Famer. He has several sons. Drew Barry, Brent Barry, Scooter Barry, and John Barry. None of these guys are going to the Hall of Fame. None of them been all-stars or none of that. You hear me? Yeah. So to me, other than them carrying that Barry name, you know what I'm saying? Was Luke Walton the best player in the world, or was he Bill Walton's son? Right. So one of the best centers of all time. So
you're gonna take a chance on Luke Walton, Bill Walton's son.
You're gonna definitely see what he has to offer. You hear me?
Yeah.
Jet Howard just got drafted first one and done out of Michigan because he's Jawan Howard's son. Kiyan Anthony has a full ride scholarship to Syracuse because he's Carmelo Anthony's son. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all that about putting your kid on and he getting them drafted, he didn't take no spots away from nobody. One person, and you name that person, you know? Yeah.
And that's an outdated, like, small way of looking at it, man. You know
a lot of that stuff that they get on is outdated, man, and just trying, to me, is him and his son are victims of social media. Right. They started that bull crap and they try to run with it. You hear me? I wanted to do another segment, that's a lie. You know how we do it around here.
That's a
because
lie.
When I Googled it and all that, because they act like he the only person that ever flopped in the game. You hear me? They said that this dude had over 10,000 flops, which we definitely know that that's a lie. Right. Because if he played 1,500 games and has 10,000 flops, that means he averages 6 to 7 flops per game. Right. And if you average 6 or 7, that means you had a game where you had about 12 to 15 flops. Pull that game up where LeBron James was called for anywhere close to, not even 15, the 7 that the numbers claim that he averaged every game. Yeah. I want to see a game where LeBron James was called for more than one or 2 flops in a game. Yeah. I doubt that. You hear me? Then later on, we're going to get off into what we're going to do as far as episode 3, man. We're going to break down that whole conspiracy behind Clutch Sports being the architects of the whole LeBron James hate. And back to Bronny, man. Dude had 31 points, 5 of 11 for 3-point.
That's wet.
Yeah, that's 5 for 10 is 50%. So you
Yeah.
say 5 for 11, you got to be shooting 40%.
Mhm.
That's Steph Curry, Dirk Nowitzki level. You wet,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
You out there.
But we got a clip of my man's Bronny catching an old body the other day. Going to the rim. This dude is just 6'2" out there stunting like my daddy. Talking about he can't play and he don't got no game. I know it's against D-League people, you know what I'm saying? But D-League people get called up to the pros.
Yeah.
They
There's
professional.
levels to this.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So first clip we gonna show is Bronny being able to play, since everybody think that he can't play.
Right.
We're gonna watch the young boy catch a body on some of these people. Roll that clip of my man's Bronny doing his thing out there.
Yeah, I can't let nobody stop me. Yeah, trying to catch a blessing before I catch a body. Got my whole team with me, know they got me. And I'm body like I'm body.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, buddy. I said, man, my man's caught a body on that one, boy.
Yeah,
I mean, and then the thing I liked about it was the setup and the move. Crossover, one dribble, gone to the rack with it. You hear me? I remember another young boy at the Thomas and Mack being a rookie, showing people that it was levels to this. He goes by the name of Mr. Kobe Bryant. And just in case they forgot, hope we got that clip queued up for him. Ooh-wee, the Black Mamba. Welcome to the NBA, young boy.
Yeah.
When you can get pros up off of their seat, man, and looking at you working with a little something.
Yeah, that's on the defensive player of the year that was on
Big Ben Wallace.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Bronny ain't gonna get no shine because we don't even know who the hell he dunked on. I was like, it don't even matter.
Right.
And you in the NBA, you 6'2", and you taking off like that.
Yeah.
And on some cats, yeah.
Yeah, some people that play basketball for real.
Hope we don't find your name out because we gonna put you on blast. I got the receipt that Bronny ain't that much of a scrub. He definitely got somebody on his resume.
Right.
What's the next thing that we was gonna get off into?
Well, the people say that LeBron's not a good leader or a good teammate.
That LeBron is not a good leader or a teammate. See, that's coming from people I'm hearing that from the Rashad McCants, the Kwame Brown, and people like that. People that's not playing anymore. And then to me, he has a lot of hate from Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown is one of those people that he's very outspoken. Sometimes he almost like he want to take it to the streets with you or whatever. I don't know. I just want to keep it basketball. I don't want to run into my man and have to throw no hands with him or nothing.
Right.
But the thing is, the comparison with LeBron James. Kwame Brown was the number 1 pick in 2001. LeBron James in 2003. So both of y'all supposed to have been franchise changing type players,
Right.
Kwame Brown, don't get me wrong, he had a nice, decent, long career. I don't necessarily think he's the worst player to ever lace him up. You know what I'm saying? I could think of a few that had just as much expectations on them. Greg Oden,
right?
Sam Bowie, other people like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. He didn't live up to the hype, and Rashad McCants didn't either. And I think a lot of it is because the guy's still playing. And he came out around the same time as some of those people. So I think it's a little bit of jealousy. And I don't think it's because they necessarily bad guys. I think that's that fire that's burning in them. They love the game or whatever. And I think they're kind of embarrassed that they didn't be as good as they should have been or good as they know that they can be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I think both of them being first picks, playing around the same era, Kwame Brown don't nearly get as much shine as LeBron James. So I think on that tip, man, it's a little bit of haterade.
I mean, I wasn't hip to how raw Rashad McCants was until you hit me to how good he used to play. I think
he was the number 3 pick. Yeah, he was like the guy when North Carolina won that championship. I remember that team like it was yesterday. I think Raymond Felton was on that team. You had Sean May, the big boy. You had Rashad McCants. They had 3 or 4 people that were like bona fide pros. They had what's my man name? That ended up being one of the top. He ended up being one of the top picks out of there.
Out that same team.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh
I ain't
man.
hip.
They had like 3 or 4 big time pros on their team. I know they had McCants, Felton, Sean May, and what's his name was coming off the bench. I think Marvin Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvin Williams had a pretty nice long career in North Carolina and a good career in the pros.
I think I don't know if PJ Harrison was there, but they had quite a few people, man. It might have been right if I'm not mistaken, right before Tyler Hasbro. All them guys came there. You hear me, Harrison Barnes. Yeah, man. But he was the main guy to me back when they had that team. Rashad McCants. You hear me? Of course, you knew Raymond Felton was a pro.
Right.
Sean May, he was good in college. He didn't do too much in the league. He was on that Bobcat squad. You know, they no longer around.
Right.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, even you hear people like KG and all those people, man. I think a lot of those people have fallen to that narrative, man. Rob Parker, he's another one that I hear a lot of hate. Skip Bayless and all them people, man. It's like, man, we live in social media time, so it's all about the likes and clicks. And to me, some of it is just people trying to go with what's popular.
Right.
Make themselves look educated, make themselves look smart. Rob Parker, he definitely seemed like a LeBron hater. I remember the TikTok video with him going back and forth with Rick Barry, and Rick Barry was just defending LeBron because people like Rob Parker was on his case for passing to Kyle Korver back in the game from like 2011 or some crap. You hear me?
Yeah.
And everybody like, it's not the wrong play. You got a bona fide one of the best 3-point shooters of all time, and you questioning him passing the ball to him. And then you had people online was like, sometimes the right play is the wrong play.
Right.
To me, that's no dumber than they claim some of the posts that I put up defending LeBron James and all that is about. You know what I'm saying? Dang. I was going to say why I thought that was garbage, but I kind of lost my train of thought on that, man. What the hell was I saying?
saying that sometimes the right play is the wrong play.
Yeah. That's what they were saying, that sometimes the right play is the wrong play. Can you buy that?
No. If it's right, it's right.
I was like,
yeah.
Nah, bro. I guess that's what made me lose my thought, because it didn't make sense to me. I said that's like you getting every answer on your paper right and supposed to get 100, and your teacher giving you an F and giving you like 30 and saying I know the answer is right, but sometimes the right answer is the wrong one. Right. You didn't pick what I wanted you to pick, so that answer is wrong. You hear me?
You didn't get up in the classroom and smack everybody on top of the head and tell them to follow you. So that's wrong.
You know, when you ran the lady down, the innocent pedestrian that was walking, pushing her baby in the stroller and all that, you hit her and you pulled off and everything. You could have stayed at the scene, but sometimes doing the right thing is the wrong thing.
Right.
That's bull crap. Yeah, man. What else? Okay, yeah, he's not a good teammate. Yeah, we got video of people like Grant Hill and other people that played with him that say he's an excellent teammate. So like I said, there's always somebody that's been removed from the game that's no longer relevant, that usually have some crazy
probably
to say
didn't
about
play
him.
with him.
No,
because neither one of them played with him, right? Kwame Brown or Rashad McCants.
Not that I remember. Yeah. So you hear Hall of Fame with people like Grant Hill, then they kill me, man, because like that GOAT Talker page and all that, they always talking about how Grant Hill said this and certain people said that, and the level of class that certain people, especially people like Grant Hill, carry himself. Grant Hill is not finna come out in no media trying to bash no LeBron James.
Nah.
So I was like, that's a lie in itself, and that's one of the things I hate. I mean, if you could prove your argument, if your player that good, then his game and his resume should speak for itself. You shouldn't have to lie and make up stuff to try to make somebody look bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that I hate.
Just trying to win the argument ain't really.
What make people think that just because you like Jordan, you can't like LeBron?
Yeah,
you can like as many as you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I try to tell people, I was like, it's a fake argument, man.
Mhm.
I was like, it was designed. Some people say clutch sports, and we're gonna get deeper into that to try to figure out if they're responsible. But it's just a smear tactic through social media, and a lot of people have just jumped on the bandwagon, man.
Yeah.
Because some of this stuff that they saying is nowhere close to being true, man.
Right.
Like I say, if he that trash and has made millions and billions of dollars and been on top of the game for 20 some years, then all of us stupid. No need to call nobody no Bronsexual, no this and that.
Right.
He has everybody fooled, so we all stupid. You can't
Right.
blame nobody because for 20 years now he has made people believe that he's one of the best basketball players, if not
Right.
the best basketball player on the planet. So to say that he has zero game, no skills, no nothing, that's garbage.
Yeah,
and we're
can't
gonna get
buy it.
off into that in a little bit. But yeah, man, people like Grant Hill don't make those kind of statements like that because he has nothing to gain from trying to bash LeBron. His career is his career, his numbers, they're not gonna change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a whole smear tactic, man. People kill me. I tell people all the time, I say it was designed to hide the hate and racism that people want to put out here because we live in a very divided and racist country. And there's a lot of mess and foolishness going on. So the debate against him and Jordan is to so-called kill the race card being able to be played. How's it hating? We talking about two black men. Right. That's my point.
Yeah.
You're talking about two black men and you're hating on one.
Exactly.
you know, people get fooled with that too. You know, a black person can be racist if they treating other black people a certain kind of way, stereotyping them,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Prejudging them
and all that. It has nothing to do with your skin color.
Nah, Uncle Ruckus
if
is
I'm
a great
Uncle Ruckus,
racist.
Uncle Tom, and my skin is blacker than coffee,
Yeah.
but I'm living like a white man and I'm treating every black person that I see some type of way, then I'm racist. It has nothing to do with what color my skin is.
Right.
But anyway, I only made that point to try to tell people that you know, when you bring up that some of those comments, because you're not that mad over basketball.
Right.
You know, I hear Cat Williams all the time. You beefing with breakfast?
Right.
Scrambled egg ninja? Come on, man. You're not that mad
That early in the morning
over basketball. I mean, I done seen posts on the Go page, man. People, it should have been Bronny and Lebron died in the plane instead of Gigi and Kobe. Come on, man. Not over no basketball. Not because he went to another team. You wishing this man and his son died?
Right.
Nah, man. Something is morally wrong with stuff like that. Yeah, man. So we can go ahead and roll this clip and hear it straight from the horse's mouth. You know, I'm like, who's lying, man? You'll see one post where Grant Hill, you know, they'll say that he said that you know, Michael Jordan is the best and LeBron ain't no good teammate and he do this, he do that, and you know, it'd be all this old extra narrative and all this bull crap that sounds nothing close to what would come out of Grant Hill's mouth. Right. So we queued up this video to let people hear what things like people like greats like Grant Hill are saying about watching and playing with somebody like LeBron James. So roll the clip.
You know, I've obviously known LeBron, but I wouldn't say that we were close. He's been absolutely incredible. First of all, he came in at 39 and a half in the best shape. Funny story, first day practice, we're scripting a lot of the offense. We're not going live. He might have dunked the ball 20 times in practice and just like dunking hard, going hard. So the next day at breakfast, I went up to him and I said, LeBron, you know, when I was 39 and a half and I played in the league, I knew I only had 20 good jumps for the whole season and I didn't waste them in practice. And you did 20 good jumps yesterday, you know. And
did he look at you sadly?
No, he laughed. He's always on time. He's always the first one there. He's in the weight room every day. And then the leadership. We all have watched and admired his talents on the court. But for the last month or so, I've watched and admired just how he leads a team.
All right, yeah. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Grant Hill, class act, all-time NBA great, man. That dude, I think the the way he started off his career, boy, I used to see him giving buckets to Jordan and Pippen them.
Mhm.
I remember when his little moon boots and felines with some of the
Right.
top selling shoes and everything else.
Yeah.
I think if he wouldn't have got injured and everything else, we might even be talking about Grant Hill in
Oh,
that
yeah,
Golden State.
he'll be up there. Yeah.
He started off 6 or 7 straight All-Star. He was hot as a firecracker.
Yeah.
His basketball career started off like Albert Pujols' baseball career.
Right.
You know? Hot as fish grease, man.
Coming out rocking.
Yeah. So I take good pride in listening to Grant Hill and respecting his opinion, being a class act and one of the greats of the game of basketball.
Yeah.
What we got next to go into? Before we get up out of here, because we can't stay on this earth forever talking about it, but I want to always showcase the top haters of the week, man. And these guys, man, they just never have nothing positive to say about this dude.
Mhm.
I mean, every time there's somebody commenting, and there's a few of them that I'm gonna get you to, Al Ricketts. Man, I just don't believe it. I'm like, you just not that mad about basketball.
Right.
But the top one is I think he pronounces his name Ramon Crespo.
Mm-hmm.
He's a player hater, dog.
Raymond Crespo.
Yeah, no. Why? I think he spells it Ramon.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me fix that. I ain't gonna be a hater on you, Raymond.
No.
We gonna fix that, brother.
Yeah, we gonna get you right. I want people to recognize you when they see you. This dude's a straight up hater.
There you go.
And then, he always, coming on talking about I do woke podcasts and all this and that. I'm like, no, I do real podcasts. I fact check. I had a receipt. I call you out on your bull crap, but no, ain't nothing woke or fake about it. You's a hater. You never try to say nothing decent. Every post on that page is the same thing. LeBron 24/7. This is my thing right here, man. Ain't GOAT supposed debates period, not just the GOAT debate, but on debate supposed to be when several or more than one party person or whatever gives their opinion.
Right.
If we all thought the same and we didn't have nothing to debate or disagree on, then there's no purpose of it, right?
Right. Yeah, because we all gonna say the same thing anyway.
Okay, so this is my thing that I've been trying to tell them. You guys killed the argument. The GOAT debate is over. If it's a GOAT debate and you always posting and talking about the same person all the time, every time, then he got to be the GOAT.
Right.
You don't talk about nobody else. All because you're disguising it as a GOAT debate page or whatever. Right. That's a effing, and you better be glad I'm trying to keep it nice. Hate page, point blank, period. Right. The whole effing page is haters. Bro, I done been saying, when I refused to say LeBron was garbage, I'm getting sent death threats. I'm getting sent pictures of monkeys picking cotton, and then the cowards and garbage people that run the GOAT page website had the nerve to, when I put in a request for a review about everything that was happening to me, had the nerve to tell me that those things don't violate their community rules or whatever else. People calling you the N-word and all kind of stuff. But let you put the word hate in your post or whatever. Y'all some LeBron haters. That's getting blocked. We didn't put your post up. You're getting that little stop sign symbol. We done flagged you. All that old bull crap, man. This dude right here, he be talking so greasy and tough, man. And he says that he does cybersecurity and you better not mess with him and this and that. And I'm shaking in my boots. Coward. You don't scare anybody either, and I'm not gonna leave my house every day watching over my shoulder because I think somebody plays decent basketball. Get a effing life, dude. You're a straight hater, dog. The next one, I know this ain't the dude. His handle, his real name, this just his handle on Facebook. He goes by Fat Old Man. Okay. If you're a fat old man, that means you probably a couch potato. And if you're a couch potato, that means you seen plenty of LeBron. Right. And if you seen garbage every time you looked at that dude play basketball, then take your Roku back, clean your glasses, do whatever the hell you need to do, because there's no way you see garbage when you watch this man on the basketball court. Right. Then he had a nerve. They killed me with all the, he got 5,000 turnovers. He got the most missed shots. He got this and that. He's a loser. Come on, man. If that's the case, then you don't like basketball and everybody's a loser. Right. Because your great hype your point guard, John Stockton, and all this and that. This dude ain't never won no MVP. He ain't never won no ring, but he's sure first ballot, surefire Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
You got people like Reggie Miller that's on top 75, and you leaving people like Dwight Howard off with 8 All-Star appearances, 3-4 Defensive Player of the Year award. He has a championship ring and everything else. You hear me? For people like Reggie Miller, and Reggie Miller is one of my favorites. But dude, how can you be in the top 75 when you might not even be top 5 or 10 best at your position?
Right.
Reggie Miller is a shooting guard. You hear me? I would say when I mention a shooting guard that you feel like Reggie Miller is better than, you let me know. You hear me? Okay, can we even go Allen Iverson? Because you had a debate. Some days he's a point guard, some days he's a shooting guard.
I'm going to call him a shooting guard. I think he plays shooting guard.
Okay, is he better than Reggie Miller?
Yes.
All-around game, athleticism when he was a scorer in his prime and everything else. I think, honestly, Ray Allen had way more game. He got game started, Ray Allen, not Reggie Miller.
Right. Yeah, Ray Allen with them Bucks.
And if he was still playing now, they'd be doing him like LeBron and Bronny. They'd be hollering that Cheryl got more game than him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How can you be top 75? You ain't even better than your sister.
Your sister better than you.
Okay, we said Allen Iverson. You say Reggie Miller not better.
Nah.
Okay, Michael Jordan. We'll start from the top. Definitely not better.
Not better than Jordan. No.
Next, all-time shooting guard. Most people would say Kobe Bryant.
You're definitely not better than him.
Okay, you say better or not better than Ray Allen?
Not better than Ray Allen.
Not better than Ray Allen. So we got 4 already. Allen Iverson, Ray Allen, Kobe, Jordan. Okay, Dwayne Wade is a shooting guard.
Not better than Dwayne Wade.
Okay, I'm going to go, okay. Keep on going down the list.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter is a shooting guard. Is Reggie Miller better than Vince Carter?
Not better than Vince Carter.
Not better than Vince Carter. Okay, let's see. There's still some more. We ain't gone down the line yet. Okay, is Reggie Miller better than Joe Dumars? Joe Dumars, All Stars. He got a few of them under his belt. He definitely has a Finals MVP with Detroit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they probably about
the same level.
Yeah, about the same level.
Okay.
And Joe Dumars benefited from being on that Bad Boys team.
Okay. Let me see. I won't even say Reggie Lewis because he didn't even play long enough. But okay, is James Harden a point guard or a shooting guard? I would say he's a shooting guard. Is Reggie Miller better than James Harden?
Nah, he ain't got more game than James Harden.
Okay, Klay Thompson, 4 rings, All-Star appearances, and everything else, just as wet. 30, 40 points in a quarter. What, he got a 50, 60 point game? Is Reggie Miller better than Klay Thompson?
No.
Okay, so we done named 7 or 8 shooting guards already that Reggie Miller is not better than.
Would you call Kawhi Leonard a shooting guard or a small?
I would say Kawhi Leonard is a small forward or a power forward.
Okay.
Shooting guard would be Paul George.
Better than Paul George.
Reggie Miller better than Paul George?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think he got more talent or more ability than Paul George.
Better career.
Better career. Yeah. Better results. Okay. I think Paul George underachieved.
Okay, let's go back. Shooting guards, and I'm thinking about people that really have won rings and all kind of stuff. Detroit had their run. Okay, Clyde Drexler is a shooting guard. Is Reggie Miller better than Clyde Drexler?
Honestly, I think they about the same. I think they in that same type of tier. Because Clyde Drexler had a kind of similar career. He had more All-Star appearance.
Dream team, gold medal. 2 finals, lost to Michael Jordan in 1, and the Bad Boy Pistons coming off of back-to-back titles.
Yeah.
That's 2 like dynasty, big-time teams that he lost to.
Yeah. I think they about the same. As I remember them. I could be wrong, but as I remember them.
I would say more All-Star appearance, Drexler, more no, and I'm tripping. No, Drexler, Houston Rockets with the King. He got a ring.
Oh, yeah, they did win a ring down there.
So he done been to 3 finals. He got a ring. He's a dream teamer. Probably more All-Stars, more points now, more athleticism and everything else. I'm going to say Clyde Drexler is better than Reggie Miller.
Over Reggie. All right.
Yep. Damian Lillard would probably be a point guard.
Yeah, let's go point guard with Dame Dollar.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, the way I looked at it is when you go top 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the way that I would think that they broke it down is top 10 because it's 5 positions. You hear me? And then the 25 is the random. I think that's where people like the Reggie Miller, Damian Lillard, and people like that made the list. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the way that I could think about it. I'm like, okay, if you go 50, you say top 10 at each position and then 25 more. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. When I looked at it like that, I guess he would make that list.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah. He down there. You know what I'm saying? He might be 10 or whatever. But I got to thinking about Dwight Howard being left off that list. And I know we're supposed to be everything LeBron, but we're talking about GOATs and people being the greatest and all this and that. Dwight Howard was snubbed and left off that list. So when I say the criteria that we're using, top 10 people at that position and then 25 random. Okay. Are there 10 centers better than Dwight Howard?
I can't name them off the top of my head.
Old school, I'm gonna say George Mikan off the flip because they would say him. That's
George
one.
Mikan,
Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, Will Chamberlain.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
Shaq.
Akeem Olajuwon.
Patrick Ewing.
I wouldn't even go Patrick Ewing.
I wouldn't say Patrick Ewing either.
Not better than Dwight Howard, no.
David Robinson.
Yep, David Robinson.
Better than Dwight Howard?
Yeah. Yeah.
He don't want an MVP. Dwight Howard got a ring, though.
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year, All-Stars. David Robinson.
David Robinson got a ring?
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. They won with Tim Duncan.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah. Okay, so you say George Mikan, Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Shaq, Bill Walton.
I wouldn't go Bill Walton.
I wouldn't say Bill Walton better than Dwight Howard.
No.
Ben Wallace not better than Dwight Howard. Defensive Player of the Year. Who we say Olajuwon.
Yep.
You say not Patrick Ewing.
Nah.
You say David Robinson better.
Yep.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep.
Better.
What we say Shaq, right?
Yep. Moses Malone better.
Was he a center or a power forward?
Was he? I thought Moses Malone played center. He might be a power forward though.
I'm gonna go with you.
Alonzo Mourning.
Nah, not better.
Not better than Dwight Howard.
Nah.
Got a ring.
Yeah.
All-star appearances. Defensive Player of the Year.
Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. He one of the greats, but I don't think he's better. I don't think he had more impact and more. I don't think his game was better than Dwight Howard's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think Dwight Howard had more of an impact at that center than people give him credit for. Rebounds, block shots, defense. You know what I'm saying?
So when we break it down like that and we going 10 better and all that, and with his all-star appearances and everything, okay, Dikembe Mutombo.
I wouldn't say better. No,
I wouldn't say better either.
But he's an ambassador of the game.
Y'all mean not better?
No.
Damn, there's been a lot of good big men, but you say not better than Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard so far is the biggest snub as far as that list. Yeah, I would say so. What's that all about? Personal hate?
Yeah, probably. Because he had a little personal issues.
Haters, we got one more to put up there. My man Drake Almost. He's a definite hater. I think he worked for that page, boy, because this dude 24/7. He got way too much time.
Right.
I went on his personal page one day, bro, and I counted them. No cap. He had 50 posts in a row with something negative about LeBron James. So for that reason,
the money must be good.
Dude, you don't even get in the conversation to be good as Michael Jordan if you don't have no type of game.
Right.
That dude is so great. So how can somebody that's mentioned in the same sentence as him be straight garbage trash and don't have no game? Yeah. Like I said, spit all that personal stuff. You don't like him for this reason, that reason, but I'm not listening to you talk about he can't play basketball. Yeah. So for that reason, and you having 50 posts in a row about something LeBron, Drake Almost, he was a player hater, dog.
Don't hate, bruh.
Don't hate. And I got another clip lined up for him, just for all my basketball lovers out there and for these haters that say LeBron James can't play. I remember that commercial, Dominique, back in the day. People say that I'm finished. Step up under this. We'll see who finished. Yeah, 30 dunks in a row. So that's how I feel about it. This clip right here for all you LeBron haters. So since you need something to hate on this. Roll it.
Remember the last time I hit save push. Good points up. LeBron! That was absolutely absurd. That's not fair. Gibson on the drive. The runner. Short. James on the foul. Wow. Oh, there goes that man. LeBron James out of nowhere. Give me that rebound. Serbiak. Short. Rebound. LeBron on a one-hand thumper crusher. LeBron went in and just crushed it home with the right hand. Down the middle for Dwayne. Block climbing Roberts and hammered home by LeBron. Oh my, there's a highlight film right there. What a follow by LeBron James. This crowd is buzzing. A three for Miller. LeBron ramming it through. His second dunk of the half. His 8th point of the game. Wow, Jeff Teague wound up on LeBron with all that ball movement, body movement. That makes him 0 for 11 this year against the Heat. Oh, Harris Miller with a gorgeous drop. His second dunk. LeBron now has a dozen points. Boy, does that look like fun. Could you imagine if we could all do that?
Didn't want the layup. Didn't get the assist. But LeBron's got all that. Nobody tagged the MVP of the league in the finals last year, LeBron James.
Big three. I'll take it on the breakaway transition. Oh my. Just sit back and watch that. LeBron on a follow.
So you hit your prime in the NBA right at about 28 years old.
And it's stripped. Now Kuzma's got it. He puts it up. No. LeBron dunks it. LeBron James follow dunk. Lakers lead.
LeBron followed down. The Lakers lead by 1. Timeout Atlanta.
Reach I'm talking about. That is incredible.
Kuzma can't finish, but James most certainly can. A reverse flush midair from the King.
So we gonna wrap it on up on that note, man. That's some feel good of LeBron. I got clip after clip. Everything that I see, I try to hold on to it because this show is everything LeBron. Everybody don't hate LeBron. Before we get out of here, man, I heard that term going around all the time, Bronsexual. If you got a few seconds, man, Google that and see if they say what their definition of it is. Because other than just liking him as a basketball player and not hating on him every 2 seconds, I don't eat, breathe, sleep, and LeBron like some of these ninjas out here do. So what classify me as a Bronsexual? Because I don't hate on him. I like the way he plays basketball.
Okay. So the Urban Dictionary tells us that a Bronsexual is anybody who is a huge fan of LeBron James or riding LeBron James. They become fans of any team LeBron James plays for. These type of individuals think that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan.
That's some bullshit. Don't nobody, man, bro. I said that celebrated their career 6-0 in the finals and all of that, man. Michael Jordan has had a phenomenal career. You heard me? But he didn't
can't take nothing away from Jordan, man.
No, Jordan is one of the nicest, but I hate that they try to act. Man, they made people. It's to the point that they almost make you act like you don't like Jordan. Right. I love Jordan game.
Yeah,
I think he brought the finesse and flirt to the game. There's no Allen Iverson or nobody playing like that. Kobe or none of them.
Man, you remember we was watching it or listening to a clip of him handle the media, man. Like, dude, not only basketball game was nice, but he was a media trained. You know what I'm saying? He know how to give interviews and answer questions and stuff. Dude was smooth as that thing.
Yeah,
bro.
He was, man.
You can't take nothing away from him.
You couldn't tell him nothing during this time. And he knew he was the best. He was fly.
Yeah.
He had it all, man.
For sure. You got to give it up.
I think the way that they nut ride and be all on his team, the way he handled himself to be a real person, not just be a myth and a character, I think he's done a phenomenal job. You hear me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would say even Magic Johnson with everything that he went through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To show people just that the man that he is exceeds what he can do on the basketball court.
Right.
I think these guys, even LeBron James being a great father, great husband, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? They finally learning what type of guy people like Kobe Bryant is and what the Mamba mentality means. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how do they get those Google and stuff and Urban Dictionary stuff that they put up there? Because I'm gonna give them a real definition in terms of anybody that likes him and this and that and whatever team that he go to. If you like him, you're gonna like whatever team he went to. I didn't stop liking Jordan when he went to the Wizards,
right?
Even though he sucked. And that ain't taking nothing away from him, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he just got old.
He did, you know, and that time out, when you don't use it, you lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for that reason, he should have been a lot fresher than what he was. And his knees, you know, if you sat out that long, I guess he was looking at that clock or whatever. I was like this. If your knees was that bad, then instead of giving them 2 years of bad Jordan, he should have rested up and just gave him 1 year of super good Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think some of the hate is too, because at this point they expecting LA Laker LeBron to be Wizard, Jordan Wizard,
just to fall off a little bit.
Yeah, and he ain't really did it.
Off.
So, you know, you got people that like McCants and all them. Like I said, they've been done for years, man. And all these cats pretty much come out at the same time. So I know it's a certain level of hate. I think that was 04 draft that had Chris Paul and Raymond Felton, McCants and all them, and LeBron coming out at 03 and still playing. Playing at that high of a level, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this next show, the third episode, we're gonna try to break down all the people that say he can't score because he doesn't have anything but one scoring title. You know my argument. He is the scoring title.
Right.
He don't need no personal scoring titles, man. I don't think he averaged 2 points a game to get up to 40,000. I know some of y'all math is off 10,000 turnovers and all that, but nah. Yeah. Dude has put the ball in the basket. You hear me?
Right.
Flopping, don't score any points. But
whining, don't score no points, none of that.
So. What else did we say we was going to try to break down as far as next week?
Next week, my brother. Let's see. That he always goes to super teams.
That he goes to super team. No, he makes super teams, but we'll get off into that, and we'll try to have the receipt to it and show the difference between when he was at these teams and what happened to him when he left. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cleveland Cavaliers wasn't that same team. When he left, that's when they started getting all those picks. You hear me? Man, I'm like, that should tell people something in itself. They got like 3 or 4 first number 1 picks when the dude left.
Right.
Kyrie Irving was a number 1 pick.
Right.
Anthony Bennett was a number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins was a number 1 pick.
Right.
LeBron James. I mean, this is in a short amount of time. Cleveland Cavaliers with 4 number 1 picks.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It is what it is. But yeah. So y'all stay tuned. We might drop it on y'all again this next Saturday. But we got plenty of time to talk about it. And we're gonna talk about everything LeBron. Once again, for your boy Mikey Justice. You know, well, not for me. Can't be for myself. But for my man's field, this your boy Mikey Justice. And this has been the second installment of Everybody Don't Hate LeBron. Peace.
Peace.